whether it's a vacation or some other event in your life, this is when people naturally say, I don't have any control. It is what it is. I'm going to go and have a good time. So, if I'm going to offer the first suggestion is change your mindset, guys. That mindset is huge and will trigger and can trigger all kinds of goodness. So, if you believe that you're always in control, which you are, right? You're always in control. You have decision making power. You can do things that are good for you and take care of yourself when you're outside of your normal environment. We got some good stuff going on right out of the gate. So start there, right? Not
Before you
victim.
even leave your house.
Yeah, we're not a victim. We're in control. We can do what we want to do. So if you recall, I talked about 3 pillars of health as being equally important. And when you think about how you might want to transfer those into that new that vacation environment, like we're talking about now, we're talking about food, how you eat, how you move, and how you think. So, what could you do when you are packing and before you leave? We take the time to pack our suitcase, to check our tickets, to get all of our details in line. Why not take 5 more minutes and think about number one, how you eat when you're gone, and start with your travel day, right? Are you in the car? Are you on a plane? Are you going to be stopping at a restaurant, or are you going to be crazy and running around? Here are a couple things to think about. What can you toss in your bag that can help you eat something that feels right to you, that you've been doing or that you could do, so that you're not left with whatever's available? Here's a couple of ideas. You don't
Oh,
need refrigeration. Easy peasy. If you're someone who likes tuna, they come in all different flavors. Go grab a couple of these, throw them in your bag. Easy enough. What
that's great.
about
I would never think about that because you're
what
right. They don't
about
need to be refrigerated.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And I have a solution for that as well. What about peanut butter? But a nice little small portion of peanut butter. How about some fruit? You could do that too.
So,
Bring
so don't take a chocolate bar and dip it in the peanut butter.
I guess if you want to do that,
Not that
you
I've
do
ever
that.
done that.
All right, so water, another idea. Now, on a plane, of course, you have to be a little strategic about that and get it after security, but bring your water or the drinks that you're used to. And gosh, if you need a little bit of refrigeration, let's say you're in the car and you want a little bag of vegetables or fruit, take one of these guys, right? Everybody has one, or you can easily grab and keep it chilled. And this way, guys, you have control over what you're eating while you're gone, at least a little bit. Another quick little tip about eating while you're gone: check out what you're doing on the day that you're going to be focused on, the next day, that day, whatever it is. And think about, are you going to a restaurant? Check out the menu online before you go. Where can you eat? And make a decision where there's good choices for you. So we're not victims of circumstance. You can really, really make a change little by little. Take your snacks, look it up, be in control. That's one aspect.
It's funny though that you mentioned that because growing up, we always had a cooler with our food and the sandwiches. We never stopped at fast food restaurants and this, that, and the
Yeah,
other, or even the gas station. You would never think to go in and get lunch from a gas station. So
that's right.
it's kind of like going back to the basics.
I love that. I love it. And back then, a lot of times it had to do with unnecessarily spending money,
Yeah.
which there's a few of us that could really take that into consideration. It's much cheaper to grab a few things from home than to spend twice as much grabbing and going and then feeling bad about it after because you're a victim of circumstance. So
Mhm.
great point. Um, Movement. What if you are in a zone of exercising? What could you do to continue it? Now, remember, depending on your situation, if you're someone who works out, walking while you're gone, which I hear all the time, I walked, but I didn't do any exercise. So, walking is movement. That's basic and wonderful, but it won't take the place of your workout if that's something that you do. If you're a little bit more sedentary, walking on vacation is a thumbs up. So, what else could you bring? What about bands? What
Oh,
about little tiny bands, weightless? Throw them in your bag. You're sitting in the car, use your shoulders, get them up. pump your legs. If you don't know how to use the bands, talk to someone like me who can help you create an easy, versatile workout that can keep you moving, that you feel good about, with very simple weights. I mean, we make fun of these little weights sometimes, but boy, I can give you some ideas of how to make this feel real heavy. Um, a jump rope, easy peasy, right into the bag. And this way, while you're packing, you're telling yourself, I have to take care of myself. I want to take care of myself while I'm gone. Every day the same way? Maybe not. A little bit more than normal? Yeah.
Mental. It starts with
Yeah,
the mental,
yeah,
right?
yeah. What about your meditation apps? What about your favorite music? What about using your technology while you're gone? Bring your headphones. And instead of, having that peace and quiet be the different environment, and you're used to meditating, let's say, because that works for you, plan for it, guys. Plan for it. Set yourself reminders on your calendar or on your watch, this hand, um, that can remind you to stop and breathe, or remind you to have a snack, or remind you to check the menu before you leave. It doesn't have to be complicated. You'll enjoy yourself. You'll have a wonderful time and take care of yourself at the same time while you're away.
I feel like it's really a good way to kind of take your habits from home, but take them on the road.
Yeah.
And you don't have the guilt then, so you can enjoy your vacation a little bit
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. Guys, if you're someone who thinks that there needs to be a stop and start, and you don't have control, give me a call, because the empowerment of realizing that you get to choose and you get to figure out, but you also have the capability of taking care of yourself no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, no matter if it's expected or unexpected. And it feels amazing.
And one thing with that too, I feel like you're a good person to have as an accountability
Mm,
coach in your corner, because I can go running, but if I go to a class at the gym, I'm going to put in so much more effort than if I'm doing it on my own. But
yeah.
someone like you're going to be like, hey,
How'd we
hey.
do? Well, you're right. And a lot of times what we will do is, when I speak to my clients, we look backward to the week. We talk about how that went. We look forward into the next week. What's going to, snag you? What is it that, oh, I'm going on vacation next week. And then we talk about it. You come up with that mindful plan that works for you. If it's one thing or 10 things, whatever is good for you. And then when you get back, we get to chat about how it went, how it served you well, what worked, what didn't. And then you get to practice the next time. And it's pretty empowering, guys. Yeah.
I'm getting some of those bands because they really are perfect, and they're easy to store around the house, or
Yeah.
like at your office. Like if you're
Yeah.
sitting at your desk all day, you can put those around your legs, and you might
Yeah.
look a little strange, but
Yeah. No, who cares? Right. Uh, I've been known at, when I'm grocery shopping, to do calf raisers while I'm waiting in line. And one time, this sweet lady looks at me. She goes, "Are you exercising?" And I looked at her. I said, "Yes. Would you like to join me?" And she started doing it with me with her little tiptoes. And
oh my
we
God,
were
that's
both
great.
smiling, and it was a nice moment. And it's just a reminder that we can do what feels good for us and keep ourselves going no matter what.
Love that, Coach
It's
Gayle.
cute.
Your contact information.
Yeah, it's 248-885-1400. You can also look at my website, check it out, and message me through there. That is coachgayle.com, Gayle. And I'm on Instagram as well, guys, Gazelle Health with 2 H's at the end. So check it out, give me a call, or think about what you could do, one small thing, the next time you are out of your natural environment. Keep it going, guys.
That's a great place to end, and enjoy your vacation. We always
Thank
appreciate your
you.
time, and thank you for your motivation to stay on track.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful day.
Happy summer to you.
Thank you, Ronnie. See you next week.